Hi, Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies, with our ongoing series of public speaking so you can improve and look better in front of your newly minted sales consultants because you're now supervisor, you're now manager, or you just like to speak in public and the pandemic is here. So the front of the room concept isn't there. We're reduced to this box, and Zoom meetings are not the same as people in public, but that's what's confronting us right now. But should the processes, should the topics, should everything else still be in play that you need to know so you can be more proficient at it? None of that changes. So that's why we give it to you for free. Hopefully, you like the content or you like one of the videos. Please take out what you deem necessary for your improvement, internalize it, make it your own, and let's see how we do. I'm going to continue on from our last video when we were looking at our precious babies, our high school, college students, when they're encountered with some form of public speaking. So you've been asked to do a speech. What is the first thing you think you need to do? Well, how about outlining your speech? Before you can begin practicing your speech, you'll need to answer a few basic questions. What is your topic? What point are you trying to make your audience leave with? What is the story you want to tell? Now, once you have these answered, start outlining a speech. A good flow, a good order would be a beginning, which includes a hook, something that the audience will come leaning in closer. There should be an introduction. What are the goals for this particular meeting? The agenda. Then there should be a middle where you're giving that content and breaking down the details of it. And then naturally, we have an end, a summary, something inspiring that the audience can take away with. And naturally, we thank the people who invited us to come speak because they're the ones that paying you. So you should be excited to thank them. Now, some people can present on the fly, but it's always beneficial and highly, highly recommended to outline and organize your speech. Effective presenters deliver information in a well structured format that is easy for the audience to follow. So, my next thing is yes, we need to know our audience. Make sure your topic is applicable to your audience. Find out their level of knowledge on your topic and what they expect from your speech. By keeping your audience in mind when preparing your presentation, you can tailor your speech and choose the topic that's relevant, and it's going to be the most attainable for them. Just like you wouldn't give a speech about a retirement home to a group of college students, you wouldn't try to sell one a product that they had no use for. Now, the separator in all of this, and if you've ever listened to one of my videos, practice, practice. That's the different separation. A whole lot of people will speak, but they're not prepared. In other words, you need to start practicing your speech in front of a mirror so you can jot down notes, circle areas you want to improve. Also, by practicing with a few close friends, They can give you feedback in a nice way, but always make sure you leave time to practice. It is the actual involvement in your preparation. This may be in a classroom, a long lecture hall, a conference room. It's going to be held somewhere where it's going to be different. And if we are not confident about what we're speaking of, it may throw us off and you'll have a bad encounter. Practice your body language and your movements. Please, everyone is different. Hands in the pocket, arms crossed, giving negative signals, not covering the room. All of these things we need to practice because your body language tells a confident story of you, value, without you ever saying a word. And yes, please smile. Eye contact is king. Making eye contact with your audience keeps them engaged. We need to know how to cover the room. When you cover the room, everyone feels that they're part of this presentation. And please do not read word for word. Your facial expressions each time you come up and rejoin the audience is going to throw them off and throw you off. Then, lastly, be authentic. Don't try to present like someone that you've heard on a podcast, you've seen on the video, you've been on a Zoom. Maybe you've been fortunate to watch someone in front of the room. Don't be like them. Be like yourself. When you are true to yourself, believe me, your audience will get the message. Once again, Brandon Hardison, president of Champion Strategies, with our ongoing series on public speaking. And as always, in parting, you go out and you make it to Champion Day.